A lot of things have been happening over the years. This past year, I had the opportunity to be on a reality show, and things kind of worked out a little weird. But hey, all I can say is the winner is the winner, and he did what he did, and he got what he got. But hey, this ain't bad for sixth place, is it? Huh? Yeah. I'm not the last comic standing, but I'm the only one with a Comedy Central special. I know my mom is here tonight. She's like, "Míralo, este pinche ego." Ay. I love my mom. She's over here, you guys. Just say hi to her. Mom. Right there. That little woman made me. And she tells everybody, "No, he came out of here." Ay, no, hombre, this is the road to success. She is not shy. She cracks me up though, man, because she likes what I do because it's working, but she still doesn't get the jokes. It's not that she doesn't speak English, because she speaks perfect English. She just doesn't see me as a comedian. She sees me as her son. I can't tell her a joke because then she questions it and kills it, right? I can tell her something like, "Mom, why'd the chicken cross the road?" And I'll get, "Who let out the chicken?" It's a joke. It's no joke, baboso. You know how much I paid for those chickens? Never mind. Oh, you never mind. It's cool though, man. She's seen me do a lot of things. A lot of people say, "Well, you gave your mom a shout out. What about your dad?" Well, he's not in the picture. My father, I'm gonna put some beans out there. My father was a mariachi. I swear to God, dude, he's one of those straight up, And my mom hooked up with him about 30 plus years ago one night, and 9 months later, tan tan, and I came out. So I have a vague memory of my father. I knew him until I was about, maybe 4 years old, and then apparently they got the band back together and he took off. And I don't remember exactly what he looks like. And sometimes I'll take my mom out to dinner and I'll go, "Mom, just, I don't mean to bug you about this, but, what does he look like? Do you have any photos or anything I can get an idea and stuff?" And my mom, she's funny. She grabs the hot sauce. "He looks like that." That's funny, ¿verdad? Eso está funny, ¿verdad? Just like that. Those of you that don't know, there's a picture of a mariachi on a bottle of hot sauce. But yeah, so we're doing okay. I found out that Frankie is very sensitive about his mom. And he's at the age right now where affection really bothers him. Not necessarily from me, because if I try to hug him, he's cool with it, because I give those quick bro hugs, like, hey, what's up? However, if his mom is standing right next to me and I reach over and I grab her hand, he sees that as gross, and he'll make the face. What? Ah. The hand? That's gross, Dad. I go, "That's not gross, Frankie. That's not gross. Baby, open your mouth." That's his weak spot, and I go for it every single time. One day I was ironing one of my shirts that I was gonna put on, right? I'm ironing the shirt and I'm talking to him about his grades. As I'm talking to him about his grades, there's a car driving in front of the house, and the stereo was really loud, and you could feel the bass. So I started dancing. Oh yeah. Frankie starts laughing, right? And it felt good. I was making my son laugh. But then he starts pointing. Why are you pointing? "Because you're fat. Your fat's going everywhere. Your fat's going everywhere." I go, "Really? My fat's going everywhere? Well, guess what? This fat makes your mom horny." And he's like, "Ah!" If I ask him to do something and he doesn't do it, like for example, as parents, you want your kids to go to sleep by a certain time. because you need him to wake up in time to get ready for school. Frankie's cutoff is 11 o'clock. It's pretty late, if you ask me, for a kid. Sometimes he'll push it to midnight. And he'll play dumb. Oh, I don't know what time it was. Yeah, whatever. You're only holding a clock. But I get it. I used to play dumb too. So then he'll walk in his room and he'll say, oh, good night, Dad. And he'll close the door. And he thinks he's slick. He takes a towel and he starts rolling up the towel. And he puts it under the door so that I can't see the light coming from the TV. Sounds pretty genius, right? But hello, cover the rest of the stupid door. He freaking turns on his big-ass TV and it looks like immigration's breaking into his bedroom. And so what happens is he'll stay up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's supposed to wake up at 6. His alarm goes off and he sleeps through the alarm. And it's a real alarm. It's not a radio, it's freaking whole house awake. Him, and it's right here. So I gotta get out of bed and I go over to his room and I open the door and I kick the stupid towel out of the way, and then I walk over, and I yell, Frankie! Frankie! Nothing. So I shake him. Frankie, wake up! You know what happens when I shake my son in the morning? It makes him eat in his sleep. That's what happens. I shake him and he does this. Nom, nom, nom. So you know what I do? I get on top of the bed and I slowly lay on top of him. And I apply my full weight, bro, all of it, slowly, and you could hear him. Oh, God! Oh, God! You're too big! You're too big! And then I whisper in his ear, that's what your mom said. I know one day my son is gonna write a book called Fluffy's Full of Shit. It's kind of crazy. Do you think your mom would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now? I said, Emily, let me tell you something. If she says no, I want to meet him. I'll be right back. Ama, dime, mijo. Emily wants to know if you would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now. Mijo, that sounds nice. All right, Emily, she's in. Emily goes, is she even a fan? I go, trust me, that's her reaction. She's good. She has the whole house covered with Vicente Fernandez records and cassettes. Okay, we're good. So Emily comes back and she puts these special VIP bracelets on us with a little click, and she walks us through a door into the backstage area. As soon as we went through the door, I knew exactly where we were. I was just there a week ago. So I got my mom arm in arm and we're walking down the hallway, okay? Come on, Ma, let's go. Let's go. We're walking down the hallway and we're getting closer and closer to Vicente Fernandez's dressing room. The door is wide open and I can hear a commotion coming out of the dressing room. And then a man and a woman exit the room, and the man is holding on to the woman's shoulders and he's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And the woman looks destroyed, okay? Mascara's running down her face. My mom sees that and she's like, mijo, did you see that? Did you see what the mascara? What the mascara parece puta la cabrona. Sorry, puta means friendly. So we get by the door, and the closer we get, we start to see a guy in the room. He comes to the door. In the room, there's 3 people, okay? There's Vicente Fernandez, the photographer, and a handler. The handler comes to the door, and you can tell by his voice that he works for like a Mexican radio station because he's got that voice. You know, like, hola, hola, pásale, pásale. Pásale in Spanish means come on in. So we start to walk into the room. And let me tell you guys something. If you grew up listening to Vicente Fernandez from a young age and you get the opportunity to meet him, it is seriously a religious experience. My mom and I are entering the room. The only thing missing is the freaking Nomines Patres el nombre de San. You don't look at him, you look at the floor. Out of respect, you just look at the floor. Come on, Ma. We get all the way up to him and I see boots. And when I see the boots, my mom and I both just... He knows what you're doing. He knows you're checking him out. So what he does is he poses, okay? Vicente stands there and he poses. He'll have the sombrero, the hat, to his side. And then he doesn't look at you. He looks away. And he sticks his chest out. And he stands there looking like a big-ass bottle of Tapatio at Costco. And then he looked at me. And he recognized me, not as a comedian, but because I was there the week before and my photo was hanging outside his door. It's whoever's there last, you know, they always rotate the photo. So he sees me and he's like, Mijo, tú eres el muchacho que está en la foto, que está allá afuera. I go, yeah, that's me outside, yeah. Hola. Vicente, I'm sorry. Le presento mi mamá. I'm like, oh my God, I think I just offered up my mom to Vicente Fernandez. She's like 73, better late than never, Ma, get him. My mom starts walking up to Vicente. He was so nice. He goes out to shake my mom's hand, and my mom grabs his hand. And I don't know where she got this strength and energy from, but she grabbed him and pulled him in. Hard, like the video game. Get over here. And then hooked him. She hooked him and she starts screaming into his chest, Mi chente, mi chente, mi chente. I'm like, oh my God, she's getting horny. And he knew too. Because he was like, you know, quítamela, quítamela. The photographer, the handler, and me, the three of us is what it took to pull her off of Vicente. We sit her down, she's bawling. Ah! Mascara's running down her face. The photographer shaking his head. I guess Vicente had dinner earlier that night. He was eating barbecue because I had those wet naps, you know, barbecue wet naps. And so we take the wet naps and we start cleaning the mascara off my mom's face. And we stand her up and we posed her and we took the picture. Emily comes over and she takes us and she escorts us to our seats in the front. And for 3 hours, my mom was on her feet listening to his, she refused to sit down. Mom, you should sit. No, como que es el chente. Holding a shot of tequila that she never drank. She was 3 hours on her feet, never once sat down. That's how powerful his music was. My mom felt no pain for that entire time. And the minute that freaking concert was over, you know, tan, 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 tan. My feet! Oh my God, mijo, mis pies! Ay, pinche callo! Oh my God, my feet! Ay! And I'm like, oh great. So now I gotta drag this living novela to the parking lot. I helped her into the car. My feet! I told you to sit down. You don't sit for gente. Here comes Emily. Did you guys have a good time? I go, Emily, we had the greatest time. Thank you so much. I got something for you. I go, what's up? And she hands me an envelope, and I open it. And inside the envelope is the picture. She printed it out for me. And when I looked at it, I got so choked up because I have never seen my mom so happy in a picture. And it's not that she wouldn't smile. She would smile, but it was that, 1, 2, 3, cheese. But this one was like... And what makes it extra special is that is the last photo I have of my mom, and she was the happiest. And I know that that moment wouldn't be possible if I did not do this for a living. So thank you for that. Sorry, I know a lot of people are like, we came to laugh. We're getting all pinche gordo, me está chillando. Oh my God. Said, all right, man, this is cool. You guys are really warming me up for the Tonight Show. I did it once before, and it was kind of funny because I took my mom with me, and we're hanging out backstage, right, and stuff, and Jay Leno walked in, and he was so nice, right? He's like, hey, Gabriel, how you going? Welcome to the Tonight Show. We're going to have a great time. Everything's going to be great. And then your mom, oh, you guys know who Jay Leno is now, huh? So my mom was like, no, are you the one in charge? I'm like, no, mom, please don't do that. Don't mess around. No, I got this one. Don't worry. I know him. I've seen him on TV before. Hey, you big chin. I'm talking to you. No! He was so cool. Vicente Iglesias, very nice for you to come out to the show. Support your son. This is great, fabulous. He gets my mom loaded with margaritas. So as soon as I come out, you hear Jay Leno go, ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Iglesias. And I come out, right? I'm like, what's up? And you hear my mom, go, Mijo! My mom, the big supporter, she's happy. She is, man, because at first she wasn't too hot on the whole idea of me doing comedy. Some of the biggest dreams I had, one of them was to do the Apollo in Harlem, New York. I told my mom I was gonna do it. She goes, mijo, te van a hacer boo. They're going to think it's Halloween because you hear the boos. And I go and I did the Apollo. And I did good. I haven't done that material yet because you guys are still... No. Now I'm kind of tooting my own horn, in which case I shouldn't be doing that. It kind of, I don't know. As a comedian, we rely on the chuckle, the ha-ha, the hee-hee, even the... Well, some of you guys, sir, you've been giving me this one the whole night. You guys don't realize I can see everybody here, man. I can see you fondling her leg, dude. I've been watching that. I can see everything in here, man. I'm not one of those comics who has to stick to his show. I will let you guys know, you guys are not having the best of times with me. I can pull some CDs out too, and they still got the price tag on them, but magic, comedy. I used to have a guitar, but I broke it. It was one of those little ones that ding, ding. I can't sing, man. Even though I have the last name Iglesias, you'd figure I'd be able to hold a note, but no. I can't, and I always get that, are you related? I'm thinking about just dropping the name. But sometimes it works at hotels, like they hear the last name Iglesias, and all of a sudden, ooh, everybody wants to see who's there, and it's like, yeah, it's me and my dad, but he's in the car. He doesn't want to be bothered, so they give me all the cool treatment and stuff. I was in Vegas, I got free cookies, it was good. I gotta milk it for whatever I can, man. I have to.